Good morning, social media. Let's get her going. Got the CB good. Excuse me. Got the CB back to working. But I'm gonna read a verse of wisdom to these guys through CB, and then you guys, me and you guys will also hit it through social media. Morning, fellas. Proverbs 1:7 in the KJV and Holy Bible says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instructions." God bless each and every one of you. Work safe. But today is day 33 of CB Ministries, and I better get back on my channel. Hold on, guys. I'll bounce over to the trucker channel, but today is day 33 of CB Ministries, and today's title is Maturity of Faith. We're going to be reading a verse on faith in Matthew chapter 6 verse 30, a couple verses on wisdom, Proverbs 1:7, chapter 1 verse 7, chapter 4 verse 4, and we all know James 1:5, so let's go ahead and hit that together. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God. I don't want to tell you wrong. Let him ask of God that it may be given to him liberally and upbraideth not. I'm pretty sure, but let's make sure so we don't mess it up. James 1:5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God that giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not, and it shall be given unto him. That is a verse of wisdom. But we're also going to be reading a verse on knowledge, and it's in Isaiah 11:9, chapter 11, verse 9. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be reading Matthew chapter 6 verse 30, and this is faith. Wherefore, if God so clothe the grass of the field, which today is, and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith? Now, we got a couple verses on wisdom, and I believe I just jotted these down. I ran out of bookmarkers. But wisdom is Proverbs 1:7, and it says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instructions." So who is it that despises wisdom and instruction? Fools. But fools despise wisdom and instructions. But go back to the first, like part A of the verse. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. So the fear of the Lord is the beginning, the very beginning of knowledge. So that verse right there is a verse of wisdom and knowledge. So we wrote down, I went through James 1:5 for wisdom too, but we also got Proverbs chapter 4 verse 4. And it says, "He taught me also. He said unto me, let thine heart retain my words, keep my commandments, and live." So that is a verse of wisdom. Hey, this is what I'm calling you to do. He taught me also, and said unto me, let thine, which is your heart, my heart, everybody's heart, let your heart retain my words. Let your heart love my words, understand my words, draw wisdom from my words, wisdom and knowledge, and want to live by my words. Keep my commandments. Keep my commandments and live. Live for God by keeping his commandments, retaining his words, and just showing as many people possible how great our God really and truly is. He is faithful and never, changing. He is unchanging. Now, we have a verse on knowledge, and it's in my favorite book of the Bible, Isaiah 11:9. And it says, they shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord. For the earth shall be what? Shall be full. Let's underline that. Shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. Let's read that one more time. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. How much water does it take to fill the sea up? Does anybody know the exact number? If so, I would love to know, so please let me know. I don't know the exact gallon, but there is more knowledge than that. There is more knowledge in the world, or the Lord, as there is water in the sea. Here's something we found and jotted down here. It says, pray about it as much as you think about it. That is something that was actually on our church sign at church. So whoever put that on the bulletin or the church sign at church, thank you for that. Me and that little cousin of mine, we've talked about that ever since we've read it. It's just great. It says, pray about it as much as you think about it. So as much as you sit here and you think about your worries or your problems or your lack of faith, your lack of wisdom, your lack of knowledge, you can think about it all day long. But praying about it is what's going to help it and what's going to provoke it and move it forward. So pray about it as much as you think about it. No matter what it may be in this world, pray about it as much as you think about it. That's very hard. Everybody struggles with that, I'm sure. But that was on our church sign. It was just great. Here's another thing I've jotted down. We come into this world as infants, helpless and dependent on milk for nourishment. The same is true of our spiritual rebirth. We do not come to faith as mature believers full of knowledge and wisdom. Rather, we need to grow. And it's good to start small. Man, these are words from my Sunday school teacher, so I'm not taking credit for this. This is something that just stuck with me that she said. It says, let's read it one more time. The same is true for our spiritual rebirth. We do not come to faith as mature believers full of knowledge and wisdom. Rather, we need to grow, and it's good to start small. So we don't come to Him with full just understanding, full knowledge. I don't think I've ever fully, there's certain things, but front to back of the Bible, no. Just like the Sunday school teacher said, it's so hard to start at Genesis and read all the way to Revelations. You do good for 2 or 3 months, and then boom, you get busy, something happens, you miss a day. Well, then you miss 2 days. Then you miss 3 days. It's just hard to keep going. So we're not strong enough to do it ourselves. We have to call on God. But just a visual, easier understanding is, she told me, she said, such as an athlete or a bodybuilder. You got to start small. You got to start with a 5-pound weight. You got to move yourself up. Next thing you know, you're lifting 100 pounds. But it takes time. You can't do it on your own. You have to start small. So thank you for that, Miss Rita. That's my Sunday school teacher. I think the world of her. Start small with the milk of Scripture. Start small with the Scripture. Build yourself up. Work up. Keep praying, asking for knowledge and wisdom and better understanding, and boom. Next thing you know, you're quoting it to somebody and you're just spreading God's good work and you're drawing other people closer. The basic truths and assurance that will form the foundation of our faith as we grow to full maturity. So, we have to step back. We have to pray for faith. We have to pray for wisdom. We have to pray for knowledge. And just like it says, the basic truths and assurance that will form the foundation of our faith as we grow to full maturity. Anyway, I'm about to run out of time, you guys. I hope you got a little piece out of this that you can use in this upcoming week. I hope you guys enjoy your week as we start this Monday. If you're working, don't work too hard, but just call on God every morning and give your thanks to God. God bless each and every one of you.